Welcome back to Santos Foolish Ways. This is just that story about God Pigeon, right? You know, that bird that I saved coming home from work. Well, here's the story. Quick recap on this, alright? I was driving home from work. Yeah, she don't like that bird, so she's gonna do whatever she can to obstruct this video. Yeah, obstruct. Well, I was cruising, boom, 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 almost home on my block. Hell yeah. Then I seen this bird in front of my neighbor's house, like on the street. And I looked at it, I'm like, what the freak is that? What kind of bird is that? So I stopped, burp. I got out, my fat ass, gotta get up, get out, walked, and I seen it, and it was God Pigeon, right? It didn't have a name at that time. I was like, man, first I was looking at it, I was like, damn, that's a weird looking pigeon, right? And then how it was singing, because it was singing, and it has little freaking feathers on top of his head going, whoop. And I'm like, what the hell, that's a cockatiel. So I'm like, cool. I tried calling, and it started like running away, running. Then I called my son, I was like, buddy, bring some food, some bird food, right? So in the process of him coming out, he was getting his stuff. I'm right here trying to capture the bird because it wasn't flying away. It was just running around. I'm like, God damn, this fucking little bird's fast. Then it jumped onto the car and it slid down because it was like on the windshield in front of the car. It slid down, well, the van, I should say. And my son at that time, he was already coming with some food. When I tried to grab him, because he came real close to me, I tried to grab him, he flew to the neighbor's gate. At that time, when I look at that, I was like, fudge. The dog, there was a next door neighbor's dog, it was a white dog, right? It has a badass eyes, has some badass eyes. He's just right there, standing, sitting, looking up. I'm looking at the dog, the dog's looking at the pigeon, I'm looking at the dog, I'm looking at the pigeon, I'm looking at the dog. I'm like, damn. I don't know why, but when I stepped close to him, he freaking flew off the fence, but flew inside that neighbor's house. Right when that bird was flying down, that dog came and boom! They started screaming, and I think that dog got like scared because it was flapping, and then it let go. And I'm right here screaming like, hey! Right? I'm trying to scare the dog. That dog was so determined. That bird got out the mouth, right? And somehow it came out. The dog let go of the bird. The bird fell on the floor, was screaming, and was like trying to run underneath the truck. They have a truck, and it was underneath it. The dog was going under the truck, crawling. Like, I'm gonna get this motherfucking blah blah blah. I'm looking like screaming like, hey! The neighbors run out. And I'm like, hey, get your dog. And they were like, they didn't understand what was going on, but they know something was happening because how I was screaming. But I was just screaming like that to scare the damn dog, right? But it wasn't working. But right when that dog was about to get the final kill, I was saying, the neighbor grabbed the dog and grabbed the bird at the same time. It was weird how it happened. It happened so freaking quick. So quick. I thought I was going to witness a dog eating a bird again, you know? And nah, man, he got him. Fucking gave him to me. You know, it was like, oh, is it your bird? I'm like, nah, I just, it was just a random bird. I got the damn bird, fucking went into my car holding him like, oh, come on. Thinking the bird was gonna die because it was really freaked up. It was messed up. It was injured pretty bad. I got in the car. My son already had opened the gate for me because, he came out. So he opened the gate before we went back inside, parked it, got out, opened the door, closed the door, and then was looking at him, man. He looked all beat up, man. He looked like God Pigeon from Animaniacs. If you know Animaniacs, then you know you're old. Not that old, but old enough. You know what I'm saying? To know to be wise and stuff in life. Anyhow. So I started, looking at the bird, the cockatiel, and I was like, damn, man, this bird's gonna die. So I was like thinking, like, should I hit up, send pictures, like, hey, look what I found to my family, like my daughter, because, she's out of state. My lady, she's at work at this time. My son, he was already here. That's him. That's God Pigeon screaming, if you heard him. So I'm like, damn, I don't know. So I just started recording them, and that's what it really dawned to me, like, dude, it looked like God pigeon. My lady said it too. It was funny as hell. It said something else, right? But what it came down to was God pigeon from Animaniacs. And I got some video clips, some pictures from when that day happened until I guess the end of last month or something like that, of how he healed up. I got no pictures right now. I probably might set up after I record this just to show you an update of the present time of how he is, because you can hear him. You know what I mean? He's like right there, I think it is. Yeah, he's right there. And this guy, dude, he's chipping on the wall. You guys, like, if I show you, there's like freaking a hole, not a hole, but like paint is coming up, but he keeps on chewing on it. Man, this guy's freaking crazy. At the same time, like, dude, why did I save this bird, right? Because it's like a pain in the ass, which I know the cockatiels are, right? But at least he gets along with Bad Boy right here. Bad Boy, you know, they're friendly. They live together. Hell yeah. Pigeon. Hey, pigeon. Yeah. And then, but I got my ringneck over there on that side. She don't like none of them. She don't like him. She don't like this guy. She don't like nobody, man. She's just like solo on the streets. You know what I'm saying? But the real one from the streets is God Pigeon, because man, that fool is damaged up. But now he's happy. Sings, teaching them words, teaching them songs. But yeah, I'm looking at the computer, but I'm actually looking behind me to see what that bird is doing, because I don't want him to keep on picking on that wall. You know what I mean? But enjoy this video I'm about to present with you. It's when I first got him throughout the whole month, basically. All right.